People laugh when you do that shit. Yeah, they keep doing that shit. Smoke break. Episode 18. Take one. Oh shit, Quincy Jones.
He's the greatest ever.
Take one in 5, 4, 3, 2, go.
Bing, bing, bong. Bing, bing, bong. Bing, bing, bong. Ding, ding, bong.
What is going on here?
Oh, bing, bing, bong. That was all I had to say. Episode 18, nigga. What a glorious day. Maybe.
I mean,
if I can find my shit. Hold on. What's up, man? What's up? Britney Spears.
oh no, I mean she still exists, so it's a thing. This is a movie.
Can't use that word. Yeah, this is a movie. Austin Powers was a good time, nigga. We went to go see it.
Martin Lawrence made The Black Knight.
Yeah.
Certain movies you remember and it's like, oh shit, that happened. That's one of those movies for me.
On Black Knight.
They got a theatrical release. Bananas.
So I take it you're doing all right then.
Oh shit. Yeah, I'm doing good.
That's good. Hey, you're doing better than this nigga.
I didn't do this stuff.
Oh.
This is not me, y'all. I'm fighting for my life. Y'all killing me with this. I gave y'all 30 years of my career.
Robert.
30 years
Just look at this nigga. Robert.
Y'all trying to kill me. You killing me, man. This is not about music. I'm trying to have a relationship with my kids, and I can't do
I guess
it.
that turned out to be false.
Pause. That nigga
Y'all
ain't paying
just
child
don't wanna
support.
believe the
So is he really trying
You
to
don't wanna
relationship with his
believe it.
kids?
What kind of help?
This is the kind of help I need.
Yes. what
Pause.
kind of help?
Nigga, she was
I
so
need somebody
calm
to-
this entire like situation. It's
Yeah, I
like,
forget she'd been around Oprah and everything else. And she said, Robert, sit your ass down.
okay, Robert, is that true? Robert, do you mean to tell me you've never had a sexual relationship with an underage girl? You can't double jeopardy me.
Nigga,
Like
this is a whole...
my past don't, my past is in the past. They found me innocent. Like, you were acquitted, and Robert, that's relevant because these accusations, like
damn.
it's like, Nick, you were trying to cry face your way out of this shit.
You don't
Fuck
know. She ain't on it.
But that's gonna be the new Jordan cry face.
Yeah, I need that.
Robert Kelly just tearing up. Nigga.
I need that on the soundboard, nigga. No, I need that for real.
But speaking of that shit,
I love gold.
my
Sorry.
nigga, this a smooth transition into one of my notes, which was, can we bring back our fuck shit sense? Like Green Book, Jussie Smollett, Michael Jackson and Leaving Neverland. We don't get into that. R. Kelly being R. Kelly. And a lot of this shit seemed like fuck shit from the get-go.
Yeah.
And R. Kelly and Michael Jackson have been on fuck shit almost literally since the day I was born.
Yeah.
I understand waiting for all the facts
No.
and hearing from all sides. I'm not talking about passing judgment. I'm just talking about recognizing a situation as fuck shit. It's like, what is it? My nigga sense is tingling. That's some bullshit.
It's
and then
bullshit.
glide on out. Like, hey, I'm going to let them niggas do a full investigation and do their due diligence and all that shit. But I'm going to say, that's some fuck shit. Ski! And then just get
Watch
out
out,
of there.
ain't going around either one of them. Like, it's easy. And then you hear some of that shit like, what'd he say? Oh, he said some shit. Like, why to be holding him hostage but let her go down the street to get shoes from my uncle? It's like, wait. Nobody even said nothing about, what are you talking about? Who do you have held hostage but you let go get some shoes from my uncle?
It's like, actually, Robert. Hold on. Nigga, that ain't in none of our notes. Can we have somebody check and see where this new bitch is at? Because we ain't heard shit about it. Can you name the uncle in question here? Okay, we need to go look for that.
And they sold me their daughters. Wait.
Time out, huh? And this is a way different tone than, well, if I've been doing it for this long, y'all should have been investigating me back in, word. You don't sound like that same nigga now crying in front of fucking Gail, my nigga.
Did you watch part 2? I didn't get around to part 2.
I didn't get to all of this shit.
It just made me laugh. It was like, wait. So after that interview, you went to court and went to jail?
Yeah. And now I'm super salty because, look, man.
It's amazing.
I don't pass judgment. I do pass judgment. I judge the fuck out of people. But that bitch who just put up $100K for his bond, like, nigga, you ain't getting none of that back because that nigga's right. You gonna cough up something else? Like, is that nigga's right back in there? You gonna pay off his old child support? Bitch, you might as well be like the new baby mama now doing all that horse shit. That's the only time you pay off a nigga's old child support.
I don't.
And even then, that bitch is retarded too. So, you ain't even in a relationship. You just took a picture on a boat 13 years ago.
People are just funny.
People are funny.
Makes me laugh.
But I guess from one child molester to another?
Huh? Wait. What?
Nah, man. The Leaving Neverland shit.
Oh, okay.
Now, I'll be honest. I haven't watched it.
I was going for a second.
I have no. Oh shit! Goddamn! Haven't watched it. I've got no intention to watch it. Same with the R. Kelly shit. Like, I don't want to go through all of this shit again. My fuck shit sense tingled.
Long time ago.
Like,
y'all grown ups was slipping, and now we gotta grow up and.
Back whenever the nigga was fucking marrying Aaliyah, like, that didn't set off no red flags. When the first sex tape dropped, we were just like, nah, he said that was his brother. He wasn't holding up a copy of that day's Chicago Tribune and a picture of his photo ID.
Dave Chappelle did one of those.
He was wearing the Pied Piper mask, so we don't know if it was him or not. But the Michael Jackson shit. Oh, God. Good goddamn.
Y'all killing me with this.
Don't do that.
You killing you with this shit. But
Robert.
This nigga said he gave us 30 years like he been slaving away in a factory or some shit to put food on the table.
I'm sorry.
But, no. The Michael Jackson shit. I might fist fight you. Already.
What Dabu say on Biku? Don't give me the gun then. You know what I'm going to do with it.
Stupid.
Y'all trying to kill me.
All right, I'm done.
Nah, man, that nigga just... Fuck that. You can't just walk around this bitch thinking because you can muster up some tears, nigga, you cool.
Like 2 eggs in a hanky.
But no, man. It's getting on my fucking nerves. And this shit...
What shit? I'm
getting real sick of people talking about Michael Jackson not having a childhood.
He had an awesome childhood.
I keep the same energy for the whole product of a sick environment argument for white and white adjacent individuals. Nigga.
White adjacent.
Your mama had 6 kids. 3 of those niggas had a childhood. Wouldn't me. Wouldn't you. Probably wouldn't Tierra either. Now.
My childhood was okay. I didn't know I had a shitty childhood till niggas had to tell me.
Yeah, and then it's like, oh, what were you doing? Shit, I was feeding niggas bottles, changing diapers. I had to stay home. I had to make sure other niggas ate and went to sleep on time. Woke up like, oh, I should have been out like playing like double dutch and shit. Like I should have been out in the park. Like was that? Nah, nigga, I had shit to do. I had a job. Like goddamn. But like, why is the hood ignored?
Hey, we had good times in between though.
Yeah, but there are plenty of niggas hustling, paying bills, raising siblings and cousins when they should have been playing hopscotch and hide and seek and all that shit. Not having a childhood is only a factor when you're either A, white, or B, get money. And Michael Jackson managed to become white and get money.
Getting money.
But I don't understand. Nobody disputes that Michael Jackson had a relationship that many would deem inappropriate for a grown man to have with young boys. Would you argue that point?
Yeah.
You would argue that point?
I wouldn't argue for him. I'd be like, nah, nigga, why are you hanging around with them little ass kids?
Okay. Nobody disputes that he did a great many things to attract, or one could even say lure in, young boys. Is that true? The nigga had a whole theme park.
I wanted to go to it to play with Macaulay Culkin for a little second, but that was weird.
Boom. Nigga had a whole theme park and he brought in Home Alone. That's suspect behavior. He's trying to learn children. That's what that looks like.
Nobody.
Okay, would you dispute that he was alone with these boys in the privacy of his home?
No.
Okay. And nobody disputes that he slept alone in the same bed with these kids. He admitted that shit on TV, on record, during an interview. All right?
I mean, yeah.
Okay, so
I remember that shit.
Everything I said was true.
Yeah.
Who the fuck else in the history of mankind could have all that evidence stacked against them, but still half the world is like, I don't buy it. He was just, it was Michael Jackson. I don't know.
It makes you think of what's in other motherfuckers' closets to where they was just letting Michael Jackson do that shit.
Yeah. And it's like, I'm not saying he did or didn't do it, but why the fuck he did that shit? But why the fuck do we all go like, oh, OJ did that shit? But with Michael Jackson, it's like, we'll find out. Like maybe if OJ had bleached his skin and got rid of his nigga nose, he'd be free right now. He ain't black. He's OJ. Nah, nigga, you didn't go full Sammy Sosa, so you could take your black ass to jail. We gonna get you sooner or later.
Baseball has been very good to me.
Some other shit with Michael Jackson, his kids popped out full white.
Nobody
asked questions. That. Exactly.
Just let it.
So what the fuck is it about Michael Jackson? Did homie just do so much weird shit that there's nothing he could do to piss people off? Like how?
I think it's the same thing that I said to Bud when I was listening to Music and Me. I just had to look over at him and was like, Little Michael was okay. And maybe to some people, Little Michael overshadows White Michael. I don't know. Nigga, I ain't got no answers for it. I ain't defending this nigga.
But it's like how many niggas can dangle a whole ass baby off a balcony?
I remember that.
And instead of trashing this nigga, we just sitting there like, oh no, Mike, that ain't safe.
No, Mike, you can't do shit like that.
Like, yeah, we really treated that nigga like a child.
Nigga,
he didn't know better his entire life.
He named his child Blanket.
He did do that.
Yeah.
But another thing that's pissing me off is why do we treat like R. Kelly? I gave y'all 30 years. Time out. Why do we treat niggas like Michael Jackson and R. Kelly like family?
If you bring it up, you know what might happen. I don't got the answers, nigga.
Niggas really out here like, I was raised with him. I knew him since we was little. He would never. It ain't the same, nigga. No. You've had access to them niggas. You've known of them.
Yeah.
But some people be caping for niggas like they your baby brother and shit.
Nah. Wouldn't nobody do that shit for me. I wouldn't do it for nobody else. Man,
fuck no.
Hey, man.
Look here, man. I've got like 10 niggas that I fuck with. And I'm related to like 8 of them. Even then, it's like, nigga, let me just pull you to the side. Like, hey, nigga, did you do that shit? All right, man, I got some tax money saved up, nigga. I'm going to try to get you a lawyer. I'm going to need you to shut the fuck up for forever. Don't say shit. Don't say shit no more. You've done enough. Go sit in that fucking corner and be quiet.
Don't say nothing else.
That's it. And even then, if a nigga manages to get convicted, I'm going to just be on that podium. This is a very sad day in our family's history.
There goes my jam.
You found it. This is a very sad day in our family's history. I ask you all to please respect the process that we're going through in our privacy. And we're going to do everything that we can to fight this. We have no further comments at this time. And then just skate off. It's not like, no, he didn't do that. Get the fuck
we ain't
out
got
of
nothing to talk about.
Exactly. So with these niggas, it's like, yo, why? He may step in the name of love. And?
I believe I can fly.
Bill Cosby made the Cosby Show, nigga. Don't mean he wasn't out here drugging bitches.
Or maybe they was just saving the shit until like a white person did some. What Trump is doing is like, okay, we got to start pulling these black cards. I don't care how old they are. Get these niggas news out here.
All right, let's say that's true. That doesn't change the fact that R. Kelly's been raping
I don't want you to try to
captive.
Take the other side like I'm defending any of this shit.
I'm
just throwing.
Yeah, I get it.
I'm just throwing shit out there. I just want to put it out there. I'm not.
But that's it. Even with that conspiracy, like, oh man, ever since you tried to buy NBC back in the day. Pause.
I forgot about that one.
Time out. Oh, let's say I try and do some great shit.
Yeah.
You can't dig up shit that I haven't done.
That's true. Hey, nigga. I'm not defending them niggas.
Yeah.
They're nasty as hell. And
it's like Michael Jackson's dead. I don't give a fuck if he's dead. Was he playing with boys' booty cheeks? If yes, then check this box, nigga, for pedophile and monster. And then people always bring up like, oh, you know, we saw these kids at his concert, or we saw these women at R. Kelly's concert. Yeah, nigga. Brainwashing's a thing. I'm sorry. If they're cult members and suicide bombers, what makes you think he can't snatch up a little kid from down the street and get in that nigga's mind? For some reason, whenever it comes to sexual assault, we just assume it's purely physical. Like, no. Fuck that shit. It's not even with that. It's called mind fucking. It don't matter if that bitch is grown, or it don't matter if it's a fucking kid.
Diddy said that.
You trying to get in somebody's drawers, you gotta do a little bit of mind fucking, especially if you ain't on the level. There are plenty of grown married niggas telling that tale of, you see, I'm with her and we got these kids together and I'm staying with her for the kids, but I love you. I'm gonna leave this bitch, I swear. I just want to be with you. There, you want to know what?
Maybe people just want to believe shit to.
Oh, they definitely want to
keep them busy. I don't know, man. I don't got the answers.
But
man.
it's out of all 15 niggas that listen to us, there are like 6 triggered females right now. Like, damn, I remember whenever that married nigga told me that bullshit. And then what happened? His wife found out. His wife looked me dead in the face and said, bitch, you ain't the only one. He coming home. And then he went home. And then that was it. Yeah.
Yeah. Hey, wait. I didn't know there was something. Okay, you done with R. Kelly and him is nasty. And R. Kelly's funny, though. That interview was...
That was the sorriest shit I'd never seen.
Hey, that shit was needed. For me, anyway. I don't know. It's going to make so much comedy. I was just thinking, man, SNL's going to have fun with this. That was the first thing I thought of.
Yeah, like, I saw the old Aries Spears video you put in the group chat. I'm like,
yeah, that shit was funny as shit.
Like, this nigga's chasing
around. Statutory rapist. Yeah. Like,
this nigga's chasing around a Girl Scout. Like,
that shit was on Mad TV back in the day. Yeah, man.
You look back at this shit and it's like, how did...
Hey, I was too little to do anything.
Who swept this under the rug? Like, this shit was right.
It wasn't even under the rug. It was...
This was before
nigga, I went
Dave Chappelle pee on you.
I've told you, I bought the sex tape at Red's Barbershop. I had to be like a freshman. Yeah, I was in the high school. Oh, this nigga's picking up trash in his yard.
What?
He's picking up trash and you have your hand on your gun? Go home.
Somebody called the police on him.
Go home.
Is the nigga black or?
Yeah. I guess he was.
I mean, I imagine he would have to be. Because I don't think they'd just go find a white dude picking up trash in his yard.
Sue him.
What? Here's some shit going on.
There's people out there actually committing crime. How do you feel?
Yeah, he's black.
Go home.
I mean, he's one of them hippie blacks.
Bro.
Oh, he works for us. I don't know. Okay, so what happened?
Cops, man.
I live here. I'm a resident of the fucking property. Picking up garbage on my fucking porch. Don't tell me what to fucking do. Sparked outrage.
Oh, man. I do have an update.
Where was it at? Oh, Boulder, Colorado. Oh, okay. Oh, there we go.
Honestly, you could have said anywhere and we'd have been like, yeah, all right. It makes sense.
But we were just talking about Colorado because Black Klansman.
Yeah.
So it fits.
True.
It all tied together.
Magic. What? It turns out there are racist white people everywhere in America. That's all I got.
No way.
But I do have an update from last week, if you would like to hear about it.
Nigga, that was a cold Cadillac. Yes, I would like to hear it.
But I'll admit, I've never paid attention to the Kardashians because they are...
Kardashians.
Like a black hole for attention. Like, you can put a bunch in, but you get nothing out. It's an abyss. You put attention and effort and resources into it, and nothing comes back to you. But Lamar Odom said Khloe Kardashian pussy smell like earring backs, which is some of the most hilarious.
That's a good one.
Exactly. Because that's fucking hilarious. You said earring backs, nigga. You smelled it.
Wait,
you
who
felt
said
it in your spirit. Lamar Odom said that about Khloe Kardashian.
Didn't he get when they together?
Yeah. And then that was one of the first black men that they destroyed. Like,
dang, man.
Kanye is somehow managing the whole. This nigga's like,
I don't even really know what a cult is.
No. Avengers Infinity War. Whenever Thor has to restart the forge.
Oh yeah.
And then nigga takes all the heat from the fucking star. That's Kanye in the Kardashian clan. Turns out he's stronger than a lot of us, and he's stronger than we thought. But even he can only take so much of this shit, which is why the nigga's just out here wilding right now. But
Kanye still I love gold.
But Lamar Odom said her pussy smell like earring backs.
That's classic.
James Harden seemed to agree. I think at some point he was fucking her as well.
Yeah, he was. And so was French Montana.
True. That nigga has a monkey. I'm still trying to figure that out.
So does Sway Lee. And monkeys are cool, I guess.
That's crazy. They can also rip off your fucking face. I would get a tiger before I got a monkey, because with a tiger, I would never let my guard down. Like, yo, that's beautiful, but keep that bitch behind that ballistic glass, because it can go tiger at any moment. Meanwhile, monkeys are cool until they just decide, I don't like that nigga's face. Let me rip it off. And you can't stop it. Like niggas want orangutans and shit. They've got the strength of like 20 grown men.
Nobody want no orangutan, nigga. I know better than that.
Yeah, they got the strength of like 20 grown men. If this thing decides it wants to take your face, there's literally nothing you can do to stop it. You can shoot it, but it's kind of like a bear. Like if you got like a 9mm, it ain't gonna fucking happen. If you got a 22, bitch, you might as well have a rubber mallet. Like it's not gonna happen for you. I digress. I'm getting a little bit distracted. Ray J and Reggie Bush both said Kim smelled funny as well.
You can't just be saying that about.
Now, for all the money that they got and the way Chris is running shit, do they not know proper pussy hygiene? Everybody has gaps in their knowledge and education. A wise man said that everyone you meet knows something you don't. For all these bitches have managed to accomplish is cleanliness and pH balance in their blind spot. And here's the thing. All those names are brought up. Lamar Odom, James Harden, Ray J, Reggie Bush, Gilbert Arenas, a.k.a. No Chill Gills, want to put me on all this. He said that bitch pussy must be trash because he left you for JV pussy to name into the playoffs. These aren't niggas that don't get pussy. Like if I say some shit, my pussy Rolodex ain't long enough so you can be like, nigga, maybe you should try like 6 more, get a consensus, then come back to me.
I'm not defending the Kardashians' pussies, nigga. If that mean nigga said it.
Yeah. And these, again, are pussy veterans. I imagine I can work the rest of my life and probably not get the amount of pussy that Reggie Bush got at USC alone. And also,
that's sad, nigga.
Inception moment, brought this up in the car. Is Tristan Thompson cheating, or is Chloe refusing to accept that their relationship has been over? You always remember...
I don't know, nigga. I can't comment or speculate. I wasn't there.
Like, there are plenty of females that be like, nah, that's my ex, but he just keep coming around like we still together. I told him it's over. Somebody, and he just still wants to pop up at my house and my mama's house.
I never understood that shit.
We're paying attention to Khloe Kardashian with this shit because she has a big platform. Speaking of which, she tried to bully Lil Jordan Woods until she popped up with the Smiths, and it's like, oh, shit.
Yeah.
It's like, Don't Be a Menace whenever the niggas rolled up and they had a bunch of guns in the car.
Do we have a problem?
And then the nigga pulled up the back of the mail truck like USSR with a rocket launcher. That's how that shit went. And then all of a sudden she's backtracking.
Nagasaki.
Like, oh no, that's my sister and you're right. It was Tristan's fault. Like, word, it took all this shit for you to realize that this nigga's slinging dick willingly.
Shit. Dang, nigga.
Because the amount of fucks he's giving says he's been single.
It's funny you say that because listen.
What is this?
I strive to. I've no more fucks to give. My fuck fuse has just blown. I've been hunting for my fucks all day, but they've upped and fucked off home. I've no more fucks to give. My fuck rations are depleted. I've rallied my fuck army, but it's been fucking defeated. The effort has just not...
It went to what you were saying, nigga. We on the road today. Everything's just...
You're going to have to send me that link. I need that in my life.
No fucks to give, nigga. It's a good one.
The same way that I keep up Gilbert Arenas' tweet about Khloe Kardashian's trash ass pussy, I'm going to keep that up too, just in case I'm scrolling through, closing shit, and I'm like, oh, that still exists. Let me listen to this nigga do like a vaudeville rendition of not having a fuck to give. Like,
it's a great time. Shit, what was we talking about?
We just finished up talking about Tristan Thompson being single and living his best life while
He ain't
everybody is
going
under the
back and
impression
forth
that
with
he's
you
in a
niggas.
relationship. Like, nah, that nigga been done. This nigga's been caught cheesing into titties on way too many cameras for me to think he thinks he's still in a relationship.
Nigga.
That's
Fuck them
old-
rich niggas.
That's old Clorenthal thinking she still got a hold of that nigga. I'm never letting that go. I found it. It's mine. It's mine forever. And
Shit,
Paul's
nigga. Chlorenthal's a good one.
and Larsa Pippen jumped in on that shit. Scottie Pippen's wife. Speaking of
Okay.
which, new nickname, Thottie Pimpin. I may not have came up with it. I'm taking it. I'm keeping it. It's mine forever.
You should.
I know. I like it. Thottie Pimpin. This is my first alias. She jumped in it talking about Jordan Woods and shitting on her. First off, everybody's... I can talk all the shit I want to, but that's a 21-year-old female that went out, got drunk, and may or may not have fucked a famous athlete.
Yeah, nigga, I told you.
I don't care about that. But
Opportunities.
yeah, like that nigga's a rich famous athlete. Like, I can't blame every chick that fucks him. Did she slip a roofie in his drink? Did she brainwash this nigga? Did he see flashing lights and swirling images and then all of a sudden just woke up? And it's like, oh shit, this bitch slipped me a roofie in a Viagra. I had no parts of this. Like, nah, this nigga's been out chasing pussy. Why did we all single out this one girl like, hey, you should have known better? No, this nigga's a pussy chasing expert.
Maybe.
Some niggas track lions.
Maybe he's just a pussy getting magnet.
There's some niggas on safari that can track zebras. This nigga's a great pussy tracker.
Nigga, how you know that it's just not, hey, maybe he's a member of the faithful black man's club and she just want to get famous and she can get famous from fucking a Kardashians nigga. You ever think
That's
of that?
true.
Nigga.
Because I'll admit, I never saw this bitch's face before all this shit came
got
out.
no more fucks to give.
But it's also like, it should just seem
You
real
get to
suspect.
heaven. Write this down. You get to heaven and you don't find me
this
there.
nigga. I did see this.
You have gone to hell.
You get to heaven.
And you don't see me
You don't
there,
see me there.
You've gone to hell.
Yep.
Arrogant ass nigga.
That's how I feel, nigga.
I'll fight the fuck out of you. If I get there and I see this thing, I'll be like, fuck, I did go to hell. Like, that nigga's here. I know he done scammed plenty of niggas out of money. And this is fucked up. The same way the niggas don't trust niggas. Like, they always say, oh yeah, support black-owned businesses. And then black people, the first ones, be sitting there like, yeah,
trust
but
that
I
nigga.
don't like fucking with niggas. As soon as I saw a nigga in a suit, I'm like, he African. And then he spoke and that African accent came out. I'm like, this nigga's scamming. Like, immediately.
When I heard, I was like, oh, that's Sandon's African voice. They're,
See?
they're up to no good.
All right then. Okay.
Before he even said,
You get to heaven and you do not see me there. Like, oh, nigga, no. Bye. I don't know what you're trying to sell me, but get the fuck out of here.
you are in hell.
It's the greatest shit I've never seen. I want to get a too big Steve Harvey suit and start selling niggas lies and hope they send me money. Ain't that what this podcast is for? Shit.
Yeah, nigga. We getting there.
Give me a PayPal, nigga.
Nigga, we getting there, nigga.
There are bitches on Tinder leaving niggas a Cash App and Venmo information, hoping the niggas send them $5.
Fuck you, Siri.
You can definitely get something off of this.
Paul Manafort just got 47 months in prison.
Which one was he?
A far lighter sentence than expected. Did
Nigga.
something for the campaign. I don't know. He was
We
somebody
said-
around Trump that's going to jail now, nigga.
Another one.
Another
Another
one.
one. You
We,
got
we did it both, nigga. You owe me 2 Cokes.
Fuck that shit. But yeah, and everybody's talking about Michael Cohen flipping. It's like, oh yeah, he's still going to prison. Pause. That nigga did some Tekashi snitching because his original shit was like 70 years.
Yeah.
That nigga's doing 3. That's all I'm gonna say. Like, that nigga
So you have to say.
rolled over like the old family golden retriever nigga, pat his belly.
He's about to happy pee. He's so happy.
This is dope.
What happened? Oh, they let some wolves go, nigga. To control.
That
some
sounds like a
elk
terrible
and
idea.
shit.
Oh, the deer population got too high somewhere?
Yeah.
That's awesome.
Hey, let the wolves go, nigga.
Like, what is it, man? We ain't got enough hunters around here, and just the deer population's out of control. They eating all kinds of vegetation. They fucking some
Hey,
shit up. Just,
somebody else got cured of HIV. That was a real thing. They say in the second person, but like y'all forgetting about Magic Johnson.
like, he right there.
Whoever this is the third person.
Like, we found out about him and Eazy-E. Eazy-E died in 2 weeks. Magic Johnson still opening new theaters. Like, Yeah.
Hey, this is my jam.
Time out. Look at your phone. Have you seen the trailer? It's a new movie coming out called Brightburn.
Hell no.
Okay, now imagine like Omen with Lil Damien.
Mm-hmm.
And imagine like Clark Kent as a kid.
From the Superman movie?
Yes.
Okay.
Imagine they fucked and had a love child. That's Brightburn.
All right.
Like if Superman thought he was God instead of being like a crying, whiny little bitch. It's like, what is it? I can throw tractors and fly and I have laser vision. But instead of doing that, he was like, oh, these niggas don't like me. Fuck these niggas. He's murdering the shit out of niggas in the trailer. Pull it up on your phone. You can watch it. It is a good ass time. It is like,
I don't know how much I can play of it. You know what I'm saying?
2 minutes and 47 seconds of your life you will not regret. Oh, you ain't got to splice it in just for your own personal enjoyment. It's a good ass time. I was scared as fuck. Like, what are you gonna do?
You're scared.
It's like an orangutan.
Scary ass nigga.
It's like an orangutan ripping off your face, nigga.
You know
you can't
what's
stop
sad?
that. If you got a baby Superman and just decides, I feel like murdering this whole town, what you gonna do? You ain't got kryptonite,
Me personally?
nigga. You just gonna die. That's what you gonna do. I was like, oh shit, they got me with this one, son. Apparently James Gunn's brothers wrote it.
I don't know who the fuck them niggas is either, nigga.
James Gunn. Guardians of the Galaxy.
Yeah, I know these motherfuckers personally, and I take time out of my day.
I can make
to
anything
learn.
sound stupid if I do this voice. Bitch, I just told you what he did.
Yeah, so I'm supposed to know him?
No.
I mean, I still don't know who the fuck you
Get
talking
the fuck.
about.
Okay, what do you bring up your shit? Second shit ass nigga.
What was the shit called? You don't be all butthurt because like, you all nerded out and I still don't know these motherfuckers.
Nigga, I literally shut up.
It's okay, man.
It's okay. You
It's okay.
you on some nigga shit right now.
I'm on some nigga shit just because you getting all booty hurt.
Nah. Christian Bale. Oh man.
Oh, he did look
What'd he
like
do?
Damon. You had a good reference, nigga.
I did. It's like, what'd he do? He was in Batman. What'd he do in Batman? He was Batman. Oh, that level of shit.
Nah, you know exactly who Christian Bale is and what he did in Batman. I still don't know what the director's name or what movie you even said. See,
James Gunn did Guardians of the Galaxy.
I'm supposed
1
to know.
and 2.
And then there was a big deal because he didn't do 3, or now there's a director leaving and the green dude is mad about it. Was that a story? Was that a big thing?
Have you seen Guardians of the Galaxy 1? Yes?
I think I've
You
seen
have?
them all.
You seen 2?
Hey, is that Roy
okay,
Wood
he's
Jr.?
the dude who fucking directed it.
Is that
you
Roy
sack
Wood
of
Jr.?
shit. Where?
As the gym teacher?
Motherfucker, I can't see your screen.
Nigga, you already watched it and you know everything else. I burn, nigga. Yeah, I seen him squeeze a little girl's hand and that was kind of shitty. Damn.
Oh, yeah, his head is hard as shit.
He's a creep.
Help him up.
It looked like Roy Wood Jr.
Nah, voice on that.
What are you doing?
Oh.
I want him in handcuffs and I want him gone. Do you even know who his real mother is?
I'm his real mother.
Who would bring that shit up and see you mad petty?
Yeah.
Maybe there is something wrong with Brandon.
Well, okay.
I will never turn against our
This nigga just stuck his hand in the lawnmower just to see. Oh.
Hey, who's messing with me?
Apparently that's his little psychopath symbol he's throwing around town. This whole glass shard at her eye, nigga.
What'd she do to him?
I think that was the mama that was talking shit earlier when the kids was up.
Damn.
Exactly.
Oh, and he's super fast.
Something wrong?
It's baby Superman.
You're one of the only people in the world that knows how special I am.
There are believed to be
Oh, damn. He don't give a fuck.
among the
I
268
think that was his
passengers on
origin.
board.
Like he crashed into that shit and then they adopted him. But we'll find out.
Whatever you've done, I know there is good inside you.
Mm-mm. Damn.
Yeah.
He is not fucking around.
Told you, nigga. Look like a good ass
I
time. What you
wanna
gonna
keep
do
it
when baby
moving.
Superman gets pissed, nigga?
I do.
You gotta eat that shit.
Hold on. Get my music levels together.
But in other superhero movie news, time out, nigga. What you think about it? You enjoy it? Does that seem like a good ass time for you?
I don't like badass kids.
Yeah.
But yes, it does seem like a good ass fucking movie.
Wow. Some niggas like, yeah, man, I
you
don't,
know how I feel.
I don't fuck with snakes, or I don't watch like monster movies. Like, no, I don't fuck with badass kids. I can't stand them unless they get their ass beat. I don't appreciate it. I feel like real kids don't learn. But in other superhero news, I rewatched Aquaman, and I just want to talk about one specific part of it. And this keeps coming up because they keep trying to do comic book movies and shit. And I get it. It's
Man, you
profitable.
watch Aquaman, big dude. Preparation H, nigga.
All right. And anyway, one thing I want to bring up was Black Manta's style montage. It made me think of comic book super villains. Like, all this shit is deadly, but it don't quite fit my stilo. Like, laser beams kill niggas, but it doesn't say me. I need to paint this shit black, put my logo on it. Somebody get my stencil out the back so I can put my swag on this bitch. Like,
turn my swag on.
Nigga, the Riddler didn't go out and buy a lime green suit that already had question marks all over it, nigga. He had to stitch that shit.
Yeah, they showed that. It was part of his montage.
Batman had batarangs. I mean, somewhere this nigga managed to make like bat-shaped throwing stars. That
True.
was part of his shit. The Black Manta part, like, he just had weapons and he was looking at it like, yo, they gave me regular Atlantean weapons, but me and all my knowledge of Atlantean weapons engineering, I'm gonna take this shit apart, paint it black, and give myself a giant Wayne head that shoots laser beams. Like, it was fucking bananas.
Everybody's riding their own horse. I just say that. I can just say that all the time.
Yeah, it's a good time.
Yeah.
Because everybody's riding their own horse.
His Faja. You know, Faja. Oh, you mean father.
God. It is
Good
weird
one.
shit whenever somebody says something to you in an accent. You like can't say it back properly because it just
Yeah,
seems like
you seem like a
you
dick.
making fun of them or some
Yep.
shit. And it's like, I guess this is how we say it now.
The Mexican TV personality wore brown face.
Shit.
Shocked at the outrage. I just thought that was funny. I read it. Oh, Alex Trebek made me sad, but he's 78 years
man.
old, so it was
Yeah.
like,
You got like stage 4 pancreatic cancer.
yeah, he said he gonna fight it, and he gonna do his last 3 years on Jeopardy, nigga.
Nigga, do you know you're gonna make it 3 years?
Hey, he probably got enough money, nigga. He the Jeopardy nigga. Of course he's got enough money to squeeze 3 more years out.
That's true. And this may sound like callous to me, but like, yo, I don't want to see this nigga like struggling to be like, I'm sorry, the correct answer is, who is King Louis VIII? And then like collapsing and shit, and then like shakily getting back up behind his podium.
He
Like,
gonna do the Wendy Williams. Pass out. She was back, by the way.
yeah, man, I saw a clip from like the Wendy Williams show, and I thought it was interesting. I can't even remember what the fuck it was, and I clicked on it like, all right, is it gonna be like Nick Cannon or is it gonna be the other white dude? And they're just like, hi guys. I'm like, I'm out. Like, I don't, whatever I wanted to find out, I don't need.
How you doing?
Whatever I
Don't you say
wanted to
something
find
like
out,
that?
whatever this shit was gonna tell me, I don't need to know it bad enough to watch this bitch's face.
Oh, William.
And then all the shit she get into, just don't. Like, my husband is off limits. I'll bring that up whenever I'm not wearing this wedding ring, and I will never take off this wedding ring. Like, so bitch, you just ain't gonna say shit. Just quietly shut the fuck up. That's the thing you can do. But again, it's gonna be real hard for you to weigh in on like the Tristan Thompson shit when yo niggas out here knocking bitches up. Like, it's. But again, I don't really follow celebrity shit.
Like it.
Turns out money don't keep motherfuckers faithful. Jay-Z cheating on Beyonce, man. I'm sorry.
Hey, nigga, that shit was hearsay.
You don't know what's fucked up?
Nah, he admitted the shit out of that shit.
Stedman. We still ain't heard shit about this nigga.
Hey.
I don't know what this nigga's doing. I don't know if this nigga's real. He might
Scott-
be a robot that she just like charges up and then just like sets the nigga to like.
Scott kept saying fake news, and I was like, Gail and Oprah been a thing for like 30-some years. Like, nah, that's her girlfriend for real.
Might be. But that nigga is an automaton. Like, they put him on autopilot whenever he needs to smile and wave. Google it. Have you seen fucking footage of Stedman?
Yeah.
When?
He's around.
That nigga's not. That nigga is Macaulay Culkin in Home Alone. He's a silhouette, like a cardboard cutout floating past the window to be like, oh man, look, there's Stedman in the window. No, that ain't him. That ain't him at all.
Yeah, I remember Beyonce. Foxy Cleopatra.
Whatever happened to her acting?
I was just watching the
church movie?
Idris Elba movie, where the white girl was in love with Idris Elba. And he had cheated on Beyonce too. He was in the doghouse for real.
Should have been. You don't know that.
Get in my belly.
What if Beyonce pussy smell like earring backs? Okay, you want to know what? I'd take that back.
Solange look like.
Yeah.
She don't wipe good or something.
She got the earthy hippie tones where like
yeah.
She don't believe in like washing regularly. Like the bottom of her feet dirty at all times because she don't like wearing shoes.
The earth cleans her. Mother Nature's she's smelling how much Mother Nature intended for her to smell, nigga.
Have you ever seen a lion take a bath?
Yeah.
Well, not like with soap and shit. Like that's how she bathes. Like this bitch just steps into a screen, steps out, dries herself off of leaves, and then puts on whatever weird ass hand woven clothes she got. Damn. We did not need all this Solange slander, nigga. I didn't even.
Yeah, I don't even.
Where did he pull
I don't even
that?
hate Solange.
Where did he pull that envelope from? Fat bastard is wearing a diaper. So where did that envelope come from? I eat because I'm unhappy.
Hey.
I'm unhappy because I eat.
Whatever happened to
it's a vicious cycle.
The $20 bill that Harriet Tubman was supposed to be on? Did we just forget about that shit?
And they said they were going to push it back like 30 years. And then it was like, oh, no, but Andrew Jackson, he's a war hero. I'm like, yo, nigga, if you Googled Andrew Jackson,
I did.
That nigga was wild.
That nigga was horrible.
It's hard to be like... And it's not even like, this is hearsay. Like, maybe it happened, maybe it didn't, fake news. Like, no, this nigga was responsible for, like, the Trail of Tears. Like, he... Like, it's hard to point to like one person who's specifically responsible for a genocide. No. But he had a lot to do with that shit.
That's definitely his fault.
He was on it. He murdered the fuck out of niggas. He was not a good person. I'm sorry. He was a president. It don't mean he was a good dude. I don't know why.
Not at all.
We always want to make that correlation.
Who? You said we, man.
People in general.
Yeah, I got to start separating yourself from people.
Okay. The majority of people just want to be like, oh, this person's famous.
Nigga that they don't
so
know.
They must be good.
Don't show. Just don't care what this nigga did that long ago.
Same shit. Cosby, Kelly, Jackson. He gave us the Cosby Kids. How could he possibly? What does that have to do with anything else? He's on the $20 bill. He must be not cool. Christopher Columbus, he discovered America. No, he didn't, and he was a monster.
He was a tricky sumbitch too.
Nah, tricky sumbitch is too light. That nigga was fucking crazy.
Hey man, and the only way to get past shit is just teach the fucking truth from the beginning.
You want to know what?
All of it.
That's gonna be our first movie idea. Like Christopher Columbus, played by Liam Neeson. It can be like a Taken parody to where this nigga owes a bunch of money. So he's like, oh yeah, we're gonna go to India, but we're gonna sail west.
You know
wink,
who he
wink.
reminds me of? The niggas on Prince of Egypt. Those two niggas. And one of them is always on some fuck shit. Yeah, that was Christopher Columbus, nigga. Then he just got mean.
But that's my movie idea. I haven't played by like Liam Neeson on some Taken shit. And he's like a con man. Like first he was like, oh yeah, we're going to go to India, but we're going to sail west. And he thought he was just going to like escape them niggas and find new land. And he did. But then they sent some other niggas over in another ship like, yo, we know where you at. You still owe us money. And he's like, fuck, they're going to kill me and my family. How do I do it? And then he just starts wiping out Native Americans and sending shit back to Europe for a profit.
After he learned how to do the tobacco.
Yeah, nigga, we can have like Guy Ritchie direct it and just have him like slaughtering mad Native people and shit.
Yeah.
Like wiping blankets on his genital wart infested balls and then just handing it to him and watching niggas die slow. Taking a sick nigga that almost died on a ship like, yo, that nigga got the polio or tuberculosis or some shit. cough on this blanket, my G. And then you see him like handing it to him later as a gift, like, here you go. And then it's like SpongeBob, like 2 weeks later. And then you see like a whole Indian village just sick and dying and shit. And he's like,
that's a good ass movie.
And some gangsta ass music is playing in the back as he walks into town with a torch and just flips that bitch on the biggest teepee. Like, yo, y'all get the fuck out of here.
Yeah.
Players Club. Anybody that don't want to get shot?
Get the fuck out. Nah, he say murdered. Because it's always funny. Anybody that don't want to get murdered? Get the fuck out.
I'm not a history buff. I don't know if them niggas had like flintlock pistols or bow and arrows at the time, and then they just started murdering natives. I'd watch that movie.
I'd watch that movie too.
Kind of like Green Book. It's where they don't focus on a famous Black American composer that nobody knows anything about, or they don't even focus on this Green Book to where it was like, yo, niggas, do you want to be safe? Go to these places and try not to be seen by white people. Like, no, we're just going to focus on this white driver and his journey to realizing that niggas ain't that bad sometimes. Fucking
Hashtag fun fact. I'm grateful that we don't just gotta hope we work for good whites like they did back in the day. Well, not as much, I guess.
Yeah, I mean, because the shit still goes on. And you saw that shit about the factory where they still, like, niggas got to travel in packs because if they travel alone, white folks might get them. So they're trying to get them the fuck out of there. You sent me the link to that article.
Hey, man, that was in Ohio, too.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I thought I said that, didn't I? I don't know. But that shit was crazy. Like, yeah, they still calling us niggers and we're going to our supervisors and bosses trying to get shit taken care of. And there have been workplace, quote unquote, accidents around us and shit. And it's like, yeah, goddamn. Like, yeah, it sounds like you're in Ohio.
Hey, shit happens, man.
On some random shit, apparently Halle Berry has a new back tattoo.
That's cool.
It appears to be a vine running down her spine with leaves branching out from each side. It's kind of a pretty tattoo. It also looks like your grandmama's furniture or that lamp right behind you, but straight and with more leaves. But this was revealed via an Instagram post where she was topless at a stove. And you already know my beef with that. What the fuck was she doing? Titties and stovetops don't mix. I just now figured out the only way you can cook naked like Ving Rhames and Baby Boy is to wear an apron.
Yep.
She wasn't wearing an apron. I ain't seen no burners on in that stove. I ain't seen no steam coming up. She wasn't cooking shit. That's just where you decided to take a picture, bitch, go outside. So Instagram filters are for sunset, titties, back tattoo, bam.
Bam. Hey, did you know there was do's and don'ts to golden showers?
Don't go for the eyes. Always get consent. Drink plenty of water.
Plan.
No asparagus. Oh, shit.
Drink a lot of water.
Completely random shit. Kind of like whenever dudes have...
Don't swallow it.
Fuck, it's fucked up. Whenever dudes have butt sex, apparently there's like a whole process of shit and fiber that you take to clean out your system, and you're not supposed to eat for a certain amount of time. Or whenever females do it too, because turns out, male or female, it's a buzzkill whenever somebody shits on your dick.
Yeah.
Oh, they have a name for it.
Yeah.
A female said it. There's a name for it whenever you just take like randomly poop on the Johnson. I wish I remembered it. It's like it's something stupid.
Oh, that's gonna be a big deal.
It's like splurging or splatting or some weird shit like that. Where it's like, oh, it's a real cute way to say you shit on somebody during sex and they didn't see it coming.
Ew.
Which I imagine is a rule for golden showers. Like, yo, if they don't know it's coming, it's the ultimate mood killer. Like, hey, what the fuck is going on here? Just urine. Like, not a good time. This is where my brain goes sometimes, man.
It's okay, man.
It's okay.
Ding, 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 ding.
Oh!
Better check his black and white. That paperwork don't vouch for him.
Some other shit that I want to get off my chest. It's another... get off my chest. It's another beef that I have. A wise man once said, can't just be printing shit for niggas. Because you might go print a 10-page document for a nigga, and your printer's on some new shit and decides to print that shit double-sided, and niggas don't appreciate it. Now you got to print that shit again. That's 15 pages of paper, 20 pages worth of ink, and niggas ain't put in on a toner cartridge. Karen and billing can't handle double-sided documents. Fuck you, and fuck Karen. Told you, nigga. So I just want to let you know, if that sounds familiar, it's because we got fucking beef. Me, you, and Karen. If I see Karen in the streets, I'm not gonna recognize her. She might know me through you. That bitch got one good sneak and a solid follow through, then she gonna catch all these hands. I'm gonna be confused for like 6 seconds, like, yo, why is this middle-aged white woman trying to watch me in the streets right now? But then I'm gonna wash that bitch like Badussy blankets the next morning, nigga. All in there.
Hashtag random again.
Go ahead.
Nigga, what if Odell Beckham and Antonio Brown ended up on the Browns?
That's not gonna happen, and we don't need that on the Browns.
Hey, nigga, fuck you. I'm waiting on the
That's
Browns
like
to go
$80 million
off on somebody.
per year on wide receivers. Like, oh, that's a hard pass.
We'll see.
That's a slightly exaggerated number, but it will legitimately be like $65 million per year for those two plus Jarvis Landry.
Hey.
Okay, maybe not that much.
Hey.
No?
Crazier things can happen.
Over 50 million. Plus, do you really want that?
What?
They're awesome on the field. And Beckham when he's healthy. But that's a lot of targets. You got to feed these niggas. Antonio Brown had Ben Roethlisberger, and he was on the Steelers. I'm glad that the Browns are on their come up. But if that's what he's doing on the Steelers with Ben Roethlisberger, how do you think he's going to act with Freddie Kitchens as head coach on the Browns, who had their most uplifting season because they didn't lose double-digit games and a second-year quarterback? I'm not a big, hey, need to watch the morale and what's going on in the locker room. But I don't think the Browns locker room is strong enough yet to deal with Mr. Big Chest himself. I'm pretty sure that's what he told niggas he wanted to be called.
It's a classic movie, man. I'm sorry.
Yeah, man, it's a good time.
T-Pain's gonna host the 2019 iHeart Music Awards. I might actually watch them.
Maybe, because, when have you had T-Pain and not had a good time?
Pause.
Is that a pause?
Yes, a pause, nigga. Sit talking about having a good time with another dude.
T-Pain's a good time. You don't know what, man? I'm not on that problematic shit that you want.
Looks like he's peeing in his face. Young Thug in the studio wearing that Gucci sweater.
Good man. Niggas is dumb. Did you really think niggas were gonna stay out of Gucci for that long?
Jay-Z Chance the Rapper reportedly headlined Woodstock. Nigga, you want to go to Woodstock? I always wanted to go to Woodstock back in the day.
I'd go to a concert to see Jay-Z. It's kind of like the same shit with like Solange. Like, she smelled earthy. I feel like Chance the Rapper fans, like, yeah, I don't know if I want to deal with them.
I sound walking like a taco, walking like a maco. That's the commercial thing. It's a Dorito commercial with the Backstreet Boys. I don't know.
I think I skipped that one.
Walking like a taco. That's all I know.
My Hulu's still telling me to turn off my ad blocker so they can play ads. I'm like, nah, nigga, I'll just deal with this 2.5 minutes of silence and go pop a bag of popcorn or find some productive shit to do.
The Jesse case sparked internal investigation. What if it comes out? Maybe he was telling the truth.
Oh, with the Chicago PD?
I don't know. Yeah.
Really?
Yeah.
With all the shit that's been going on in Chicago, Jussie Smollett is the reason why they're now doing an internal investigation?
Hey, man.
I don't know how to feel. Like, I feel like, all right, they probably should look into that shit because a lot of crooked shit has happened on their watch. But also, like, was this Jussie Smollett's long game? Like,
I don't.
You want to straighten out the Chicago Police Department? Give me a check for $3,500, 2 Nigerians, and like $60 to run to this corner store at 2:00 in the morning. I got you. Like, what kind of Sherlock Holmes MacGyver shit was this?
You got any wise words for these fine people?
Oh no, man, I got a couple things to get through. There might be some wise words in there. In 2019, if you were fucking anybody who wears Pele Pele jackets and smokes Black & Milds Raw, you deserve everything coming to you. Good dick, bad credit, and a fist fight. Be prepared to lose money and run the fade. Same goes for niggas, Black & Mild, and since Fat Form ain't here no more, But if there's fur on the hood and fur on the collar and the elastic around the waist of her jacket, but the jacket don't really reach her waist, she got at least one baby daddy, good pussy. And it's like meeting somebody who's like special needs, but you don't realize it at first. They seem on a level, then like 30 seconds later, after you start talking to them, you realize like, oh shit, this nigga's retarded. Same shit. You don't realize she's crazy until you in too deep. Eventually, she will try to square up with you. You have to fight her ex nigga or one of her other side niggas, or she got like a brolic ass cousin somewhere. You don't need that in your life. Walk away from them bitches.
Yeah, definitely walk away. Sound like you said nigger.
I can say nigger if I feel like it.
With the ER, it still makes me feel weird. Just even though it came from you, it was like, ow. And that's something in my stomach still, man.
Nigga, I wasn't even gonna do it, but all right.
I guess I wasn't looking at you and I wasn't expecting it. So when I thought I heard it, I was like, ow.
I probably just said nigga or and just ran it together real quick. We'll run it back. You edit.
It's okay.
Put a space in there. And it's not like fucking like LeBron James just decided to retire. But I think I'm out the social media game, my guy. I plan on doing shit the old-fashioned way. Seeing a woman I fancy, low-key stalking her and bumping into her a couple times, eventually working up the courage to talk to her and hoping for the best. Because I've realized a lot of bitches out here want fans. I understand even the most average and basic of women have options. You know, no shade. Do you, boo-boo? When you play games, don't be surprised when you attract players. Social media, by and large, is about numbers. It is a game, and scores being kept, and you want your score high. You want fans. I get it. This is a podcast. I want fans. Again, you do you, boo-boo, but understand you are putting yourself on a different plane. The competition is a little bit different. Now, my nigga, hear me out. Let's remove Netflix, Stars, Showtime, Hulu. Let's remove like the professionals, nigga. Let's remove corporations. Take out Xbox, PC, PlayStation, Clash of Clans. Even if we just limit it to fucking Instagram, let's take out Nat Geo, Wildlife Planet, Majestic Wildlife, hashtag Majestic Wildlife.
I don't like any of this.
Hashtag Amazing Africa and all my animal shit. Now, let's take out podcasts, The Read, Bodega Boys, Joe Budden, everything Bomani Jones is doing, Tom Segura. Take out the hashtag competition, I guess. Do you really want to compete with the real women out here on social media? Average females posting a short booty pics. You got some on Kamala Harris? You got some on Angela Rye? I don't know what Crystal Westbrook does, but I'm looking. Charity Witt, Ashley Hawkins, Nika Sedgey from the Titan Games. Ashley's a cop with a sexy ass southern accent.
I don't know a lot of these people.
You shouldn't. Especially if you're doing something with your life. I'm not. I do. Nika's a Brazilian engineer.
You need to find something to do.
For all these females out here, Lena Waithe and Issa Rae are shitting on you.
Yes.
Do you really want to see how you stack up against Michelle Obama and Beyonce? Now, I understand about 20 Spanish words, and I follow women who speak and write exclusively en Espanol, my G. So if that is the route you take, I'm not going to grade you on a curve. This is the competition for my motherfucking attention, Mo.
Meaning me was snitching.
But your draw, partially, is your accessibility. Call me what you want, but if the choice is between boring, regular ass me, Trey Songz, and Drake, you might not even know my black ass was in a goddamn room. You might look at me because I'm available. You can reach me. I want Papados every goddamn day, but it's mad far and low-key expensive. Now, $20 at the Chinese spot can be my dinner tonight and lunch tomorrow morning, and that bitch is 90 seconds away if I catch a red light. So, if I can reach out to you and interact with you, fantastic. That's cool. Love it. Can't wait. But if you're on that bullshit and you wait tables, or you work at Walmart, or you go to school, or you want a 30 million bitches out here, hashtag scrub lifing it up, I would love to be your lover, your confidant, your best friend, your biggest supporter.
Niggas think you trying to get bitches.
But if all you want a nigga to do is click, I would rather dump on or double tap on whatever Beyonce is doing than remember you exist.
Oh.
I'm not here to be your fan. If my seafood rolls at the Chinese spot move 40 minutes away, if my egg rolls are $20 an order, if my chicken and broccoli was filling itself at $40 a platter, it is no longer the cool Chinese spot I can see from my shitty third-story apartment. It is now competing with Pappadeaux, and it is no competition. If I sit down for 30 minutes waiting on the motherfucking Frisco melt, and I get no Frisco melt, this establishment no longer serves its fucking function. You goddamn right I'm still on that shit, because I never got my Frisco melt. You know, niggas always say, know yourself. Know your worth. Love yourself, and all that uplifting bullshit. But in the grand scheme of things, not everybody is special. And niggas jumping through hoops has grossly inflated the value of your pussy. And thus the worth you believe you hold. That ain't it, Chief. I make me laugh every goddamn day. But that's on me. The number of bitches who never made me chuckle, yet want niggas to entertain them and be funny, is fucking hilarious. If you want to have intelligent discussions and you're a sapiosexual, you never made me think, it's mad suspect. Dudes will say shit like, damn, that's deep, or I never thought of it like that, as a cover to make you feel smart for saying some silly bullshit or basic common sense ass statements. They either outright lie or they're pussy blinded, so they agree till you drop them draws. My high school English teacher hit me with some shit that I think about on a monthly goddamn basis, and I ain't seen that bitch in 10 years. I've had maybe one female since Tai Chi my brain like that, and almost had me convinced I wanted to run a restaurant for like a month when she got in there.
You stupid.
Now I can look at you, #mood, chilling on your couch, watching Netflix with a Snapchat filter, or I can watch a thick bitch squat my body weight for reps. I can look at you, #grind mode, in your workplace bathroom mirror, in scrubs, whatever goofy hat your particular fast food chain forces you to wear, or I can watch her push a sled and run through an obstacle course and shit. You ever seen a bitch do a Spartan race? It's mad sexy and inspiring. Now you're cool, but Angelo Rock and inspired niggas make me care about politics and feel like a big ass theater. Meanwhile, Beyonce and Cardi B are packing arenas, winning Grammys, and inspiring motherfuckers of all shapes, colors, creeds, and kinds. A lot of y'all are what happens when McDonald's start believing it's serving gourmet cuisine. I don't like shitting on people because contrary to my general tone, demeanor, and content, I fucking love people. I genuinely want the best for you, motherfuckers. But if you went through the drive-thru tomorrow and a McDouble was $13.99, are you gonna pay at the window? Or are you just gonna go, huh, and keep it pushing? Everybody is special. We're all pushing and we're all grinding through this thing called life.
Everybody's not special.
We all have to love ourselves because we can't be nobody else. But as Hannibal Buress once said, he ain't paying $90 a ticket to see Eddie Griffin. You don't want that kind of pressure when you're trying to enjoy the show. Yeah, he funny, but I don't know if he $90 funny. He good. I don't know about $90 good. Now you don't get what you're worth. You get what you can negotiate. You good, but I don't know if you $90 good. Hope you get your followers up and you find that dude that treats you like the queen you want to be, but don't want to act like. I ain't him. My simp days are done. You want me to invest, but you ain't got no presentation, you ain't got no PowerPoint, bitch, you ain't got no poster board. I don't see no graphs and projections on where you think your company is going. Everybody is trying to sell the dream that they are worth their bullshit. I'm here to inform you that you are not. Not everybody is worth their bullshit. Statistically, that includes some of you niggas listening to this right now. Some of y'all ain't worth the headache, the drama, the negativity, the shenanigans. Some niggas saw you at your best and your worst, and they decided to skate. That isn't on them. It's not a lack of strength or a lack of character on their part. Some of y'all got 5 pounds of good and 60 pounds of bullshit telling niggas to make fertilizer. Hard ass pass. It's a lot like racism. Everybody agrees it exists, but nobody is a racist. Everybody agrees some people are just full of shit, but it's never them. If you can sell high, by all means, sell high. But if you're trying to sell $5 worth of goods at $40 a pop, here are your outcomes ranging from most to least likely. Number 1, the scammer becomes a scammy. Somebody with better game is going to get you for that shit and leave you even worse off. Number 2, a fool is going to buy it off of you, but knowing you just scammed them and they weren't able to catch it, you're not going to like them. You won't respect them, and you will repeat outcome number 1. Wink. Number 3, nobody buys that shit, and you waffle back and forth between number 1 and number 2 until the value depreciates to a point when you can no longer get that shit off. That usually takes a while because the sucker is more than 8 minutes, and it's every 15 seconds where pussy's concerned, but when it hits, that shit will rock your socks off. You've got to learn to be the one before you meet the one. And if you got 2 or more kids by 1 or more baby daddies, and you work a regular job, and you quote unquote don't test well, the one for you probably isn't a single man with no kids, no drama, a good job, and he puts God and family first, and he's beautiful inside and out, and he works out 2 hours a day, 6 days a week, has dimples and deep conversations, and that nigga speaks 3 languages. That nigga got snatched up by a better bitch, or you were caught up on your first trash ass baby daddy. Aim high, but don't be delusional. Shooting for unobtainable goals is just another way to not strive for your goals at all. It's just another way to convince yourself to accept defeat.
Those was not wise words.
Oh no, nigga. Not at all.
Not at all.
Hold on a second.
Yeah, those was not wise words at all. You just went off on somebody.
Oh no, not somebody. But I need you to do something for me, Holmes. Hold on.
Well, what? I'm watching fucking Mini-Me, man. It cracks me up. The way they was skating through there. Reminds me of the chick from Mars Attacks.
You have to do a little bit of magical editing right here. But I'm about to send you a link, and I'm going to need you to handle this shit.
Don't send me no link.
You got it.
No, I didn't.
Oh, no, I mean, you going to get it.
No, you got a shitty-ass Android. It's about to take 20 minutes.
Click on that shit.
Because I'm sitting right next to you.
Click on that shit and start at about 1 minute, 7 seconds.
Oh, nigga, I seen this one.
Take your time. Click on it. 1 minute, 7 seconds. We can start from there.
Look, fuck you. Fuck the plane you flew in on. Fuck them shoes. Fuck those socks with the bell on it. Fuck your gay-ass fairy faggot accent. Fuck them cheap-ass cigars. Fuck your yuck mouth teeth. Fuck your hairpiece. Fuck your chocolate. Fuck Guy Ritchie. Fuck Prince William. Fuck the Queen. This is America. My president is black and my Lambo is blue, nigga. Now get the fuck out of my hotel room. And if I see you in the street, I'm slapping the shit out of you.
That's just what
that
my
shit never
spirit
gets
is
old,
right
man.
about now. Oh, but wise words. If anybody's still listening after my long ass bitter nigga soliloquy.
Yeah, you was mad at somebody, man.
Oh,
I
no,
don't know
man.
what happened.
It's just the reality of the situation. I'm sorry, man. Not everybody's special. Not everybody can sell high. You can sell high relative to you, but again, a part of your draw is your accessibility. If I can reach you as easily as I can reach Cardi B, then I'm gonna just go follow Cardi B. That bitch actually has a personality. She's mad entertaining and talented. She's a hell of a performer. I don't give a fuck if she writes or raps or not. You, scrub life asshole, ain't that special. If you taking pictures in your McDonald's hat, I'm sorry. I'm glad you grinding. Everybody gotta work. Everybody gotta pay rent. But I'm not gonna be on Instagram as heavy as like The Rock or Meek Mill or some shit. But wise words. Here we go. Help inspire niggas for life. Some parts are gonna ache. Some parts are gonna hurt. Some things are gonna break off along the way. The vessel that leaves port will not be the same one that returns. It's all part of the process.
Well, that was better than mine. I had one.
Ah, nigga, what's yours?
I lost it.
Find it. Oh wait, you know what? I can buy you some time.
There was motherfuckers getting picked up around Trump again.
Taco Bell employees allegedly beat up a complaining customer. Keep telling niggas to quit
Ain't nothing
testing
wrong with
niggas
that.
making minimum wage, man. They don't get paid enough to deal with your shit.
They will fuck you up. Do what you say you're gonna do. That's all. That's all. Do what you say you're gonna do. I encourage you all to do what you said you was gonna do. Keep your word. Don't procrastinate. Just do what you need to do.
You don't know what? I got something for that.
And don't break your word and not follow through on whatever you said you was gonna do. That's it.
A wise person will always find a way.
That's usually most of the time. It's okay to have an emotional response when your expectations are not met. How you handle that shit is what tells me what kind of person you are. That victim shit don't play over here, cuz.
No.
That's all I had. I wrote that shit down for real, just like that.
In the moment of crisis, the wise build breaches and the foolish build dams.
If you think somebody else needs to step up to make things better for you, you've already fucking lost.
No.
Yeah, that's a good one.
By crawling, a child learns to stand.
This nigga's stupid. What?
What, nigga?
Oh, they brothers. Dr. Evil and Austin Powers. You got another one, nigga? That's all I got. I just do what you say you're gonna do.
Oh, man.
Just do what you say you're gonna
I feel
do.
like this is directed directly at me. The wise create proverbs for fools to learn, not to repeat. That means you can post all the wise quotes and Drake lyrics that you want to, but bitch, if you didn't listen, you ain't never gonna get it.
The biggest challenge after success is shutting up about it. There's another one I read.
Look, man, I can read these in a shitty African accent all day. I could literally do this for like 24 hours and just put it on a loop. It's like a shitty YouTube video, and you could just click in whenever you want to and dip back out. Nigga, there's more pages? I was on page 1 this entire time. Oh.
Grudges are for those who insist they're owed something. Forgiveness, however, is for those who are substantial enough to move on.
Oh, was that an African proverb? Because if it was, you got to read it in a shitty
Move the
African
fuck on.
accent.
Do what you say you're gonna do. You got one more? I'll let you do one more, man.
Oh, damn. I like this one.
One more.
A fight between grasshoppers is a joy to the crow.
Yeah, I get that. I get that one. Beefing for nothing.
Milk and honey have different colors,
This nigga.
but they share the same house peacefully. All right, now I'm done.
This
I think
nigga's
I'm done
stupid.
now. Oh, God. There's another page. There's like 5 pages. I can do this all year.
Everyone be great.
Smoke break. Episode 18. Did we say episode 18 in the beginning?
We did say episode 18. We're grown-ups now.
Yeah. Like, share, subscribe.
I wipe my own ass. Does that mean you're grown up? I don't know. I like it.
I mean, it means you're on your way, I guess.
I wipe my own ass.
Hey, man. As long as you learn to handle your shit, that's being a grown-up. Double entendre. Don't ask me how.
Handle your shit. Just do what you say you're gonna do, Sandon. Stop procrastinating.
Nah, I procrastinate like a motherfucker.
Ain't nothing wrong with that. Smoke break. Smoke break.